Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jai here, and before I get to the game, the gameplay video, I'll share some Honkai news. This is from various sources, one of which being Wyvern X, and another being Bursa Honkai. Wyvern X is both are actually known, confirming known people to actually give confirmed information for upcoming versions. Bursa Honkai, of course, does beta test um, the new versions and the Chinese version, and that's always just like a few months away. And now, let me just do a little bit of a side thing here. There are some people out there who play the global version of Honkai who are like, "Oh man, can't wait to get this new character. I want to play a game. I want to play on the Chinese server." Which I'm always like, sorry, excuse me. Which I'm always like, it's just a few months. Be glad you're not a fake Grand or NA player, FGO We have to wait. We have to wait 2 years approximately, especially for new servants. Okay, perfect example. 2 years 2 years ago, around the time of the 5th anniversary of FGO they introduced the new servant, Caster Artoria. She pretty much broke the game when she came out. Okay. I mean, I remember seeing Kidashan's video on talking about he was sitting there reading the Japanese of it, and he goes, "Oh my God, this character's broken," and she still is to this day over there in JP. She's coming this summer, around this coming summer for the FGO NA anniversary. So yeah, we're getting that. So like I said, if you're a global player, global Southeast Asia player of Honkai, just wait. New battle suits come in a few months. And speaking of new battle suits, 5.5 is going to have not one but two new S rank battle suits. And they are, of course, our favorite Captain and Lieutenant Durandal and Rita. The Durandal S rank is going to be gacha only, and it's called Palatinus Equinox. Now, if that first part of that name is not an indication of a little spoiler of something, here's the thing: a major lore drop is going to come in chapter 28, and it involves Durandal and a well-known fan theory. A lot of my fellow captains out there know what I'm talking about. In her new outfit, it's going to be imaginary, and it's going to be attack. It's going to be physical damage, and she's going to be riding a horse. I'm like, okay, incredibly beautiful, riding a horse, carrying a lance. Comparisons to Lance Artorian Fate. Sorry, I have to go get a Fate reference there. Rita, on the other hand, that one's going to be called Spira Astra. Spira Astra. It's going to be a fire mecha support type. Okay. Of course, you can see it's that version of her that was in chapter 27, which everyone thought it's a Hersher. It's a Hersher Rita. It's not. It is actually. It's going to be a new battle suit. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God my girl is not a Hersher. Part of me saying thank God she's not. Part of me saying this could be possible. It still could be possible. I mean, I think anybody can be a Hersher. But this the new Rita is going to be called, like I said, Spira Astra. It's going to be a fire mech support. She of course is going to be using a scythe, and but her burst mode, she's going to be donning an astral harness, much like Dea Ancora. There's no official information or gameplay of her, but there is some gameplay of Durando's new battle suit. If you want to go ahead and check it out, I'm pretty sure someone has something up there, either here on YouTube or Billy. Check it out. Judge for yourself. Me personally, I'm going for Durando. Rita is supposedly going to be free. There's going to be like an event where you can get her character card. I mean, come on, for another free S rank Rita. Last one was following Rosemary. And to be honest, though, I was hoping this version, this battle suit of hers would have been imaginary. So again, Rita can have a battle suit every type. But making her a mecha, she's easily, and I'm going to stress, is easily going to outdo. This one's easily going to outdo Phantom Iron. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to pause it real quick and get back to the game and get into the game here. All right, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and do the next part of the story. I'm gonna do some of this in off camera. I'm gonna think. Okay, what am I trying to build again? Oh right, Monet. I'm building Monet for yeah, I'm building Monet just to build Monet for just to have Monet. Yeah. Anyway, because Monet is actually, some people use Monet and she's actually pretty good. Anywho, let's get back into the story, and we see Shishang. All right. A moment in the past. Can I continue using those three because those are my best three? Oh, funny thing. My alternate account, my Steam account, I was gonna originally make that strictly FTP, but since I've pretty much lost my PC account. Oh shoot! Yeah, my phone fell. Oops. Anyway, wait, am I right by? I'm right by the Hyperion. Okay. Anyway, go to Hyperion's landing location. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, my phone fell. Oops. My Steam account, I decided to do some rolls on the EXPA Select, and one of the ones I was doing, I wanted to get Fallen Rosemary. I got her. No big deal. Okay. Don't know how long it took me, but I got her. Then I was rolling for Scotty Undergood and possibly Anna. Either way, I'm gonna craft Anna for my Ice Rita in that version. Is that okay? You just turn down sound so you can tell the story. So I ended up getting as well while I was trying. Okay, hold on. Let me just continue this. Be just among the filthy too, and in his own weak person, if he can, must suffer dully all the wrongs of man. Pupil looked at the piece of paper in her hand. It was a scrap of paper torn cruelly from a book, as someone did not approve of the book's contents. Meaningless scribbles were scrawled in margins, seemingly the result of someone's kid playing with a pen. And now the worthless page had mysteriously ended up in the hand of someone else, as if it was fate. Time's up. Fuqua looked at the distance, letting the wind blow away the scrap of paper. It's time to go find Kiana. Okay. Back on my story. Interact with Kiana. Okay, yeah, she's over there. Anyway, back on what I'm talking about. What happened was I was rolling for Scotty Underwood. I did get it, but at the same time, I also got Starlands Prime and Shakespeare Drift top and bottom. Okay. I'm like, okay, I might as well roll for Day on Code if I have most of her gear. So I did that. I thought to myself, I would decide to go ahead and go for at least Fallen Rosemary's weapon. Okay? And I did. I did go for Fallen Rosemary's weapon. And I also ended up getting... Here's the thing. Well, I spent good $200. But with that 200, I ended up finishing Day on Coda's set, complete equipment, as well as Fallen Rosemary's on my alternate account. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know I wasn't gonna spend any money, but you know what? I've kind of budgeted stuff out. So plus, I am totally skipping 5.4. I'm not gonna try and get Silvering Bronya, even though she is fucking amazing. By the way, Bronya NEX code 200 crystals. Get it. I don't know when it's gonna expire, but get it when you can. Anywho, let's get back to the story. Okay. Hello, Kiana. Is it this button? The appearance of Dr. Tessa's new detector made her nostalgic. The white-haired girl suspended the ivory-colored plastic wristband in front of her, examining it carefully. Both sides of the wristband had some soft buttons of the same color, barely noticeable without close inspection. Kiana? Ah, Fuwa. Ready to go? Where are you going? I'm examining the detector doctor gave us. Kiana opened her hand to reveal the white wristband. Give me a moment. I'm gonna get my reading glasses on because that's like way too small. By the way, I bought a new set of reading glasses. So, oh boy, gotta clean them off first. Yeah, when I got that vacation check I told you guys about, I bought myself some new reading glasses. I'm just chatting with a staff member while waiting. She told me that besides being a general purpose detector for anti-entropy, it also has a lot of other functions. Other functions? For example, you can check the vital signs of whoever's wearing it, analyze your mood, and even compose and play music. Apparently the song always plays. It plays always, fits your mood. Do you want to try it, Fuwa? Listen to Kiana's. This sounds really nice. Do you want to try it, Hua? Let's do it. Of course, this is hers. What other piece of music does not fit Fu Hua? Oh, man. I don't want to turn this down and continue. But let's get it on. Time is short. We better get going. Kian nodded and adeptly fastened the ejector band around her wrist. Just 2 months earlier, she had worn a similar accessory on her wrist, that time to prevent her from causing harm. Fortunately, that was now a thing of the past. I'm all set. Let's go. She turned around. She nearly ran headlong into her curly-haired senpai. Excellent. You haven't left yet. Dr. Einstein? That's great. We've just made some slight adjustments to the mission objective and didn't have time to notify you. What happened? Nothing. Your destination is still St. 537 Church, where Otto is located, but we're monitoring a certain route. A certain route? Is it an adjustment to avoid enemy defenses? Yes, specifically the operational part of the Spartacus system helped us detect energy reactions within a certain range. As she spoke, the doctor waved her right hand, activating a small virtual screen. This is a topographical map of Colson. You've probably seen it many times. Look at the coordinate I've marked. Real-time monitoring shows that there are almost no unnatural energy reactions there. Meaning there are no enemies there? It's not on the shortest road to the church. If you follow the original path, you wouldn't pass by that point. But now, considering the possibility of an ambush, following this route would probably be more efficient. But, Dr. Einstein, do you think Otto will leave such an obvious weak point? Hard to say, but regardless, it's not on the route we originally chose. Besides, the fact that Spartacus can withstand the powers of the Heritage of Dominance and continue to monitor as usual is surprising enough. If Otto has not thought that far ahead, then we're likely to run into difficulties no matter which route we take. So it's like a chess match, isn't it? Maybe he's well prepared. An ambush could be waiting for us on the route that appears clear. Or it could be just detected to mess with our heads. We'll just have to try and see. If we overthink this and miss our opportunity, that's exactly what the enemy wants. Delaying only benefits Autumn. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go, following this new route. Okay. Head to Castellana Street. Back this way. Are we going down that elevator? Yeah, we're going down that elevator. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Should be easy for her. Alright. Okay, I'm surprised. The hell? I haven't seen that before. Alright. Yeah, that's Rita's that strong. What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, challenge erosion sphere. I'll do that another time. Okay, we're going to this portal here, so... Okay. We're going up this way. Like I said, I can't wait to get that new... Can't wait to see that new Rita battle suit. Yeah, since May's much better at these guys than Rita is. Let's go back to Rita. Wait, Kiana. What's wrong, Fuhua? Without saying a word, Fuhua signaled that Kiana to look ahead. She saw an enemy that wasn't shown on the detector. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Kiana took out her detector, and indeed there were no signs of any kind of energy reaction in the area. Is there a problem with the detector? Or... this is no accident. This is the way the overseer, Jigsaw overseer, operates. Most of what he does is like a game. He has placed pieces everywhere that we might operate. Are you saying that every step of our plan is within his grasp? Hard to say. The troops we saw don't look formidable. Okay, hold on, folks. I'm looking around right now, and where I'm at right now kind of reminds me of Silent Hill. It's foggy and creepy. So I'll get this done and go home. You may have only guessed that a breakthrough could happen at this point, or maybe predicted that you and I would be the ones to come here. There's a big difference. If it's the latter, he definitely deployed reinforcements. Should we try to contact the others? No. Not yet. I haven't been able to determine why the energy reactions here don't match the readings from the detector. If files just block the signal somehow, it's irrelevant. But if you can monitor us in real time, it might reveal more weak points. But we can't get through undetected now. Then, what if we continue along this route and try to break through the enemies directly? Is that too reckless? Man, Kiana's gotten way. Oh my god. Kiana's matured a lot since the beginning of this game. No. In a situation where we can't contact the others, it makes sense to stick to the original plan. We can strike these enemies and take them out quickly. So you mean all we have to do is take out these enemies and it's basically like executing a raid? Yeah, in real combat, we always have to look out for ourselves. Alright. You know what? I'm not going to be able to do it. Knock you guys. Ah, man. Oh, it's not. I didn't read what I was doing because I was paying attention to the hit points this thing has. Kiana? Pupil looked around, but all she saw were lifeless ruins. Did she get separated in the fight? I've got to find her quickly. But if this is planned by that guy, why do you want to separate us? You're figuring it out, Fuhua. No, you couldn't have anticipated this, and this wouldn't have a decisive impact on our plans anyway. this is really something he did deliberately, like using the powers of Hereditary Dominance, for example. Fu Hua furrowed her brow. To stick to the plan and stay on the offensive, she had to find Kiana. She had to make a decision quickly. What is that? Sorry. Grammar. A dazzling beam of light shot into the sky nearby. Undoubtedly, it was a sign of a decisive blow being struck. In the eventful 500-year history of Coliston, there was only one person who could create a flame like this. Kiana, she's nearby. Looks like she's serious. Who is the enemy? Go in the morning glow and check the situation. Why is that thing recovering? That's weird. Continuing on. Okay, yeah, there we are, the morning glow overlook. Okay. That's all I wanted to tell you. Oh! What gets here? How did your plans go awry again, Raksha? Even the opponent was different. Slow down. Today's not the day you'll defeat me. The Great Master has arrived. What? It's you. Master Jinwei. It's been a long time. Ah, yes, from that little video. Indeed. Indeed. It's been 500 years. I never thought you'd still be alive. But this is something that man would do. Isn't it? I couldn't believe it when I woke up. But even though times have changed, my enemy from 500 years ago is still here. It seems like a dream. Fu Hua? She's... an old friend. It's a long story. Are you alright, Kiana? I'm fine, but be careful, Fu Hua. It looks like she's under Arno's command. Who's under the command of that Raksha? Valkyrie is just a title he gave me. But I don't want it. Obviously, their whispers failed to escape Li Shang's ears. Don't misunderstand. That Raksha saved my life, and I promised I would help him fight. But he just asked me to stop Master Jinwei, not to fight her. And 2-on-1? I wouldn't have a chance anyway. It's just not worth it. Maybe the Raksha thinks too highly of me. You know, it's funny how I find that Her, Raksha, Raksha Auto, and Imperia Fuhua are Heritage Ascension's Stigma set. No, he didn't misjudge you. He didn't even misjudge me. Kiana, maybe you should go ahead without me. Fuhua? Well, true. I mean, technically, we're doing 2 heritors against 1 person. If my judgment is correct, 2 of us could easily overpower her. But that would still slow us down. Worst case, she might defeat me and delay you for a long time. Honestly, I'm not that confident, Great Master. It takes a lot to beat me. Others may measure their odds and give up the fight. Oh, Fuhua talking a little smack there. But you stick to your word, without weighing the costs and benefits. You keep your promises. Oh, this won't change, even though the person who made the promise to is a fraud and a hypocrite. Oh, you... Wow, just... Where do I start? What has that Raksha done in these 500 years? I haven't heard anyone say anything good about him. Yeah, like I said, where do I start? Although she said this lightly, it didn't change Fuhua's judgment one bit. Keeping one's word when facing death was not as unusual as in the era in which she grew up. Since she was young, she had heard epic stories of assassins living by such a code. But Fuhua, if you really do this on your own, don't forget about our mission, Kiana. No matter what, we have to keep advancing. More important matters await us. It's better if I'm the one to delay her. Fuhua could have guessed Kiana's reaction. This change of plans must cause some hesitation. But when facing that unpredictable, irrational former Chickasaw overseer, it was important to see the big picture. She prepared a more persuasive argument, but I understand Fuhua. She didn't need to use it. Without saying another word, Kiana quietly turned to leave. It's just, when facing Otto, I also don't have much confidence. So you've got to hurry up and come help me. I will. Be careful. You too, Fuhua. The girl turned to look at the two of them and hesitated no further. Her footsteps soon faded away. Isn't there anything you need to do? Just now she had done what was necessary. Even if her opponent struck now, Kiana had safely gotten away. Whether she came here on her own or was deployed by Otto, Fu Hua knew the innocent appearance of the girl was deceiving. In terms of edge of Taichuan, Fu Hua was aware that her opponent was unmatched in this world. Yet the attack she was expecting did not come yet. No need. I said I'd fight once. I'm sticking to it. The girl smiled and spread her hands. Fighting more than once is of no benefit to me. Meeting again after 500 years is a little awkward. I fought with the Great Master before, right? I don't remember it, but the Rakshas said the matter had been settled. You have a promise to fulfill, and I have a mission to complete. That's true. Is it that you have no choice? Is it that you have no choice, or is it fate? Or is it measure for measure? I don't understand. For the first time since they had started talking, the girl took a step away from the edge of the observation deck. Two of them were uncannily alike in certain ways, and now they finally stood face to face. We should save the reminiscing until this is all over. Yeah, if something happens, we'll have something new to talk about. Oh, okay, excuse me, Master Jingwei. Here we go. Fight Li Shishang. Master Jingwei, we're both holding ourselves back, and this fight will take forever. Unlike me, her blade mantra is still intact. If the fight drags on, I might not be able to defeat her. As School of Taichuan's founder, Fu Hua knew they couldn't be more familiar with each other's moves, which is why it was impossible for her to win by any conventional means. I have to upset the situation and break her balance. Thinking of this, her eyes leaped over Li Shishang and rested on the horizon. There's indeed an opportunity for me. An opportunity that no other opponent would afford me. At least I need to make sure she won't be able to influence the situation anyway. She had made her decision. A suicidal one in the eyes of others. I need to force that move out of her. And then resolve it. Yeah, that was a prolonged warm-up. Time for us to get serious. Ah, shoot. Dang, I'm not really used to using Valkyrie Scepter here. You understood me now, right? Understood what? I must admit, we're equally matched, given that your blade monster is still intact. Even if I could defeat you and then catch up with my partner, that would take a very long time. By then, I'd probably become unable to help in any meaningful way. But it's the same for you. You should know if I'm determined to avoid the fight, there's no way for you to keep me here. That's right. Speaking of this, Li Shang lowered her head to check her shaky hands. That was odd. When their blades clashed, an unstoppable might came from Fu Hua's blades. Suddenly, it almost made Li Shang falter. It wasn't powerful. It wasn't a powerful move she'd ever seen. Not any kind of energy burst either. It felt like natural strength. The Raksha said Jingwei was a genuine celestial. Ah, shoot. And I need to hurry up. Of course I know that, but I'm only a mortal myself. You know, if we can't end this quickly, I'd try to escape from the fight. Huh? That's not the way it's supposed to be. In that case, both you and I have reason to end this fight fast. Can't do it. It's Master Jingwei I'm fighting against. There's no way for me to ensure a quick victory. It may be true, given that both of us have been holding ourselves back. That was a lie. But Fu Hua knew the previous strike had misled Li Shang that she still had more cards up her sleeve. For the next hit, hold on. For the next hit, I'll unleash my full strength, and you might die if you don't do the same. I'm serious. If you wish to fulfill your promise, it's time to show your trump card now, Shang. Before it's too late. You just wish to buy some time for the silver-haired girl, right? Neither the Rockstar nor I have any intention to harm you. But still, you believe only one of us can walk out of here alive? No, on the very contrary. You're fully aware of what Otto hopes to accomplish, and it's something I'd never condone. The history of 5 centuries is worth defending. But Master Jingwei, she didn't finish her question. She realized she didn't even have to ask. Master Jingwei had a long tradition of never considering for herself, and she wouldn't be here at all otherwise. She'd be leading a much happier life now, perhaps. Lisa Shang decided, but soon rejected this idea. She had seen Fuwa's new life, only that what you get from the present can never make up for what you've lost in the past. Well then, you'll have to forgive me. Master Jingwei. She had once said something similar to other people in the past, but the world had changed drastically since she took that fateful journey. The only thing that had remained the same was something she didn't even perceive. Whether when she was facing the sword master before or the living legend now, the fire in her eyes always burned bright. That is a legacy Fuhua sighed in her heart. Despite knowing the most powerful move she created could not be blocked, she still took a step back and readied herself. Edge of Taishuan. Eminence. The glow of both of them were all too familiar. With now burst now. What? Okay, I'm not gonna even try. Eminence, the fount of change. Oh, this is reminding me of Shattered Sansara. Come on. As the blade left Shang's hand, it awakened a fierce storm of swords engulfing everything. Only a faint dot of black and gold was saved from oblivion amidst the raging storm. Grips of Taishuan. Everything seemed to be frozen in the moment when the wave of millions of blades was unleashed. But Fuwa knew it was only an illusion. Thanks to her superior reflexes, she had a moment before the blades reached her. As her mind spun fast for a solution, the eminence blade wave was approaching her forehead inch by inch. Having lost her blade mantra long ago, there was no way for her to withstand this mighty move. The overwhelming blade was represented Li Shang's strong confidence to subdue Fuhua. This is indeed eminence. And I have to take it. Fuhua's mind broke out of this space. Hold on, folks. I gotta do something real quick. Hopefully this works, because this was kind of working earlier. I forgot my regular portable charger at home, so I'm using my one that kind of works. So I can get this done. Because I don't think I'll get this done by the time it, okay. Here's hoping it works. Do I need to rest for Sawar too? The voice seemed to be very far away in the darkness. Only the colorful light was within touch. Hold on. Okay. No one could tell why people would see these light dots between life and death. They only knew their emergence symbolized one thing. Something had been changed permanently and irreversibly. No, there's no need. Dr. May. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, that's a part of Angie Senpai's Discord. Go watch troll for. Roll for her. She's gonna try for Benny Anma. Hua's body is still in her head. But sacrifice is always necessary. If we succeed, even an average man can. May, she has woken up. Excuse us for a moment, Kevin. I'd like to talk to her in private. Are you all right, Hua? Dr. May? Where am I? No need to open your eyes. Just relax. What happened to me? You did even better than expected. That's all. The I-core is being reactivated continuously. Data shows your muscle strength and neural reflexes have improved massively. Past events float up from buried memories to the surface, forming white foam just like surging tides. In short, this water experiment was a success. Hua wanted to speak, but the intensive pain all over her body prevented her. You don't have to ask. I'll tell you anyway. You're adapting to initial changes, which takes time. I've explained to you how Swara reduces bodily rejection. Just like Eponia's disciple discipline, it works directly on your brain. As we expected, Swara can modulate the human mind and body to boost growth and Honkai energy adaptation. But for you, it also does something else. What do you mean? While the Garuda genes gifted you a superior vitality and memory, and Swara will make sure your potential is realized. You're still a young warrior now, but in the future, you can reach farther than most of us. Fate has chosen a path for you. No one can foresee the I-Cor's influence on an individual or ensure the success of the Swara experiment. You're a miracle. That's all I have to say. Now have some rest and try to think about what I said in the meantime. Besides, there's good news for you. You don't have to worry about over-metamorph anymore. Swara is a catalyst as well as insurance prevents you from losing control of yourself. Meanwhile, you should keep in mind that the brain is the most intricate and fragile of human organs. Even the slightest interference in the mind might cause disastrous consequences. As Swara keeps seeps into your subconsciousness, your mind will also become part of it. No one can foresee the results. No one but you. The future is in your hands now. Footsteps sounded and then faded. Wait, Dr. May. I have one more. Hold on, so let's open up this chest here. Okay. Okay. I mean, if this is just a bunch of memories, I'm just gonna say screw it. And screw it. Oh, okay. Now I've got that down here. Okay, simulation. Yeah. Sorry, I want to get this done. I mean, it looks like she's just doing some memories. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right here because I have really got to get home. Gotta get home, get to bed, get some sleep, get to work tomorrow, and I guess I'll see y'all next time. Oh, yeah, fuck it. Let's just go ahead and do this and skip through it. Shout you. I read with another friend from centuries ago. What are the odds? Both rooms are unique and they are circumstances. Yeah. Everything started to flow again. The edge of the blade was about to sink into Fuhua's forehead, just like hundreds of years ago. Only back then it was someone else commanding the blade, and Fuhua herself wasn't the same person now. Everything in the past has led to this moment. Fuhua repeated this many times, but this time was different. I'll keep it in mind. That's Celestial Jingwei. She's just like Sui. Hush, even Celestial should have a name, right? Just like me, she's forgotten her past but clings tightly onto the present without a clear vision for tomorrow. No one knows what tomorrow looks like, but we'll have to find out ourselves. Really? Without the past, how can there be tomorrow? But however, run into a myriad of dead ends, you finally rediscover yourself, Master. Interesting. Everything in the past. Ooh. Oh, that looks nice. Okay. Turn down the sound a little bit. Cannot be forgotten. Huh? Blade evidence was blocked? Tranquilly returned to the viewing deck. The blade eminence threatened to tear the surroundings apart was no more. In the grasp of Fuhua's black and gold gauntlets, a beam of light was twisted and broken into dust. Ugh. The only winning chance worked for me. Ugh. Master once said blade eminence was not truly invincible. It was not exactly invincible. I never believed it, but now Grandmaster has proven it true. It was supposed to crush everything before it. But Master Chimway blocked it without even a scratch. I now know there's no ensured victory against a true master. Blade Eminence exhausted my strength, and I have to admit defeat, Master Chimway. No. For me, it was a huge gamble, too. And without even a scratch is a massive understatement. The fight was much closer than you think, but I don't have the time to explain in detail to you. You believe I tried to make this fight fatal, but it's exactly the other way around. Master Chimway, please don't talk in riddles like the Raksha. Blade Mantra works to your advantage, and its broken shards have weakened me. It was a weakness created by my past, but I'm finally sure it won't slow me down in any way now. Right now, neither of us is able to exert influence elsewhere, which is why we can finally fight with equal conditions. Fu Hua trying true intention of flame came to Li Shang. Sennen Ohane! Oh my god, they're playing Sennen Ohane! I haven't heard this since chapter 7. When she fought Benares. Great, now the deal between this founder of Taishuan and its disciple has really begun. Oh man. Sorry, I'm kind of crying right now because I love this. This is one badass fucking song. Right, I do wish to avoid a prolonged fight. This is the best I can do. Successor of Taishuan. Fu Hua tried to come up with the right words to describe herself. Not Celestial Jinwei, nor the founder of Taishuan. She poised herself for the upcoming fight and reached out a hand to her opponent, a sign of both invitation and challenge. This is my way of showing you respect. As Fu Hua. Li Shang suddenly burst into soft laughter. In the laughter there was no contempt, only suppressed joy. The opponent standing before her once had many identities. A martial legend, a mourner who lost all. But she saw something else today. Splendid. Fu Hua, this is going to be an epic fight. She clenched her blade. I'm ready. Okay. What's going on now? Either way, I'm going to be ending it right after this. Oh shoot, nope, it's a fight. Giant frog. I'm supposed to fight the sword? Not really big on Azure Imperial either. I mean, I use it for support. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this, but shoot. Damn it. What is she doing? Not gonna use the ult yet. Shoot. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Come on, come on, get over to where she is. Come on. Where is she? Where are you? There you are. Okay, that is it. I can only swing the iron one more time now, Fuwa. That's all I have left. I can see that. But sorry, I need to save my strength. Ah, I see. You still should catch up to your partner afterwards. Anyway, this is my last strike. As if reaching the shore, the raging waves died down. The two held their breath. None of them were sure who the winner was. You have more than one striking left in you, right? It was decided. Yeah. But I gave everything you had. And you didn't do the same. By the way, I have that outfit. It looks fucking awesome on her. Looks like I have overestimated myself. No, Master Jingwei. Your Taishuan master did overwhelm me. Just now it was one blade against two. Before the two blades came into contact, a third blade went for Fuhua out of nowhere. That was a deciding factor. It turned out Fuhua wasn't the only one to mislead the opponent in the hope of seeing the victory during the fight, securing the victory during the fight. You won. Fuhua fell. It was never about win or lose. I was the only one wanting to win. Master Janeway, if you had more consideration for yourself and for the present, things might have turned out very differently. There wasn't any response. Master Janeway? So she has fainted. Didn't think I'd win. The Rocksha didn't tell me to do what to do next either. Wait, maybe he didn't expect me to win at all. Master Janeway accomplished what she strove for after all. That looks really nice. Oh, aside from a blade spearing. Her blade shattered into a million pieces, and without it supporting her, Li Shishang struggled to stand straight. I meant everything I said. A bitter smile crept up her lips. Think more for yourself. Think more for yourself or for partners. I can't decide which makes you stronger. Not even from this duel. But it makes no difference now. The important thing is, you've had a new beginning now, Master Jingwei. Li Shishang took a few steps back and leaned onto the round to start staring into the horizon. After a long while, she returned to Fuhua and held her up. I'll find you a safe place to rest. Before the Raksha woke me up, he probably thought his plan through. Maybe we'll be sent to the past in a while after all. For you, Master Jimmy, that may take some time getting used to. I'll be here waiting for you to wake you up. Being tossed into an unfamiliar air is no fun. I know it myself. Maybe I can help you adapt. We've both done our best. Ready, Fuhua? Right, Fuhua? Wow. Anything else? The future's in your hands now. But talk to me. What do I have in my hands passed on to onto the successors? I have no idea. Me neither. So if you really wish to know, you have to find out yourself in the future. And is that it for right now? Okay. Okay, so that's going to be it for now. Until next time, this is Old Jay saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.